The fascinating biography of Napoleon Bonaparte, Empire, War, and Legacy. Napoleon Bonaparte was a prominent military and political leader who rose to prominence during the French Revolution in the late 18th century, and is considered one of the greatest military commanders in history. Napoleon was born in Ajaccio, on the island of Corsica, on August 15, 1769, 1 year after the transfer of ownership of the island from the Republic of Genoa to France. Napoleon Bonaparte was raised in a relatively modest family of Corsican nobility. Napoleon's father, Carlo Bonaparte, was a lawyer, and he was later appointed representative of Corsica at the court of King Louis XVI in the year 1777. Bonaparte's mother, Maria Letizia Ramolino, is the person who had the greatest influence on the formation of his personality, as she is known to have been strict and firm. Napoleon's journey to leadership began at an early age. At just 10 years old, he was sent to mainland France to study and further his education. He excelled in subjects like mathematics and history, displaying a voracious appetite for learning. In 1784, he entered the prestigious École Militaire in Paris, where he received military training. In 1785, at the age of 16, Napoleon graduated as a second lieutenant in the artillery regiment of the French army. With the outbreak of the French Revolution in 1789, Bonaparte's rise to prominence began. He demonstrated his military skills during the siege of Toulon in 1793, where he successfully led a campaign against counter-revolutionaries and British forces. This victory earned him acclaim and a promotion to the rank of brigadier general at the young age of 24. In 1796, he began a military campaign against the Austrians and their Italian allies, scoring decisive victories and becoming a national hero. 2 years later, he led a military expedition to Egypt that served as a springboard to political power. In 1799, amidst the chaos of the revolution, Napoleon staged a coup d'état and established himself as the first consul of France. Over the following years, Napoleon consolidated his power and implemented a series of reforms known as the Napoleonic Code. These reforms aimed to bring stability, equality, and administrative efficiency to France. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French, solidifying his status as an authoritarian ruler. Napoleon's military campaigns are legendary. In the early 1800s, he conquered large parts of Europe, establishing French dominance and redrawing the continent's political map. His victories in battles like Austerlitz, Jena, and Wagram solidified his reputation as a military genius. Napoleon's armies largely operated under the principles of speed, surprise, and superior tactics, paving the way for Napoleon to establish a vast French empire that stretched from Spain to Russia. However, Napoleon's ambitions eventually led to his downfall. While he achieved numerous victories, his military campaign in Russia in 1812 was a turning point. The bitter Russian winter and Russian resistance decimated his forces, leading to a significant setback. European powers seized the opportunity to form a coalition against France, leading to Napoleon's defeat in the Battle of Leipzig in 1813. In 1814, Napoleon abdicated and was exiled to the island of Elba, off the coast of Italy. However, he escaped a year later and returned to France, rallying support for his cause in what became known as the 100 Days. Despite initial military success, his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo in June 1815 resulted in his second abdication. Napoleon was subsequently exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he spent his remaining years in seclusion. In exile, Napoleon spent his remaining years reflecting on his life, writing his memoirs, and maintaining correspondence with his loved ones. He endured failing health and passed away on May 5, 1821, at the age of 51, likely due to stomach cancer, leaving behind a complex legacy that continues to shape history. Napoleon Bonaparte's impact on history is vast and multifaceted. He transformed France into a dominant power, centralized the state, and introduced legal and administrative reforms that still influence modern legal systems. Despite his controversial legacy as a dictator, his military tactics, political strategies, and enduring fascination continue to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike.